How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Mountaintop Homestead. Today we're going to be repairing the rope gasket on our firewood stove. We bought this guy off of Amazon 3 years ago. I'll put a link in the description for it so you guys can check it out. So we've been using this stove for 3 years now, and we're just now replacing this rope gasket. I probably should have replaced it last year because it's pretty gone. So I'll give you guys some close-ups, show you what it looks like. Right now, when we start a fire in the wood stove, you can see the fire glowing around the edges of the door, meaning that air is getting in there, coming through the cracks, and it makes your fire burn a lot faster and your wood doesn't last as long. So right now, I can get about 4 hours out of this wood stove with the rope gasket not being repaired. So I'm curious, when we repair the rope, how much longer this wood stove will last us, as far as how long the wood will last before I have to put more wood in there. So at about 4 hours in, there's a bed of coals left in there, and then I have to put more wood in and it'll start back up. So it'll be interesting to see what the repair does for the time frame of the fire. So one thing that you probably want to do is take the door off. It's pretty simple. There's just 2 little pins. It's going to make the process a lot easier because when you take the door off, you can actually lay it flat and put the rope gasket down in there. You don't have to worry about the rope gasket falling out. So I'll put a link to one of these. This is the rope gasket. This is I bought this on Amazon. So it's just a 3/8 by 6-inch rope gasket. Pretty simple to install. It comes with the glue that you need. You pull the old one out, put the new one in. We're going to want to clean the surface, and we'll go ahead and get into all that right now, but I'll put a link to this below for you guys as well. So a good way to know that your door gasket, mine is way gone, needs fixed. This rope right here is going to be really crusty. Okay. And there's not a whole lot. I've already started taking some of this out, but what we had right here, it's completely blank. This was the worst spot. So we needed to take a wire brush. We're going to dig all this out of here and make it nice and clean before we put any glue and new rope down in here. Mine has tabs on it. I haven't seen anybody on the internet do a review with one of these that have tabs on it, and I'm not sure if it comes out with an Allen wrench or if we just bend them out and push them back in, so I'll find out here in a second. We're also going to pop these pins right up out of here. This should be fairly simple to get these pins out, so let's get started. So a lot of the reviews I've seen on these, they don't have the tabs like mine does. The tabs really help hold this rope in as the glue is drying, because the glue doesn't dry that fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to loosen these tabs, move them out of the way, and this is with a number 3 Allen wrench. And then we'll take a flathead screwdriver. We're going to dig all this rope out of here. We'll take a wire brush on a drill, or a wire brush. Just a normal little wire brush. You can pick these up for a couple bucks at like Tractor Supply or Harbor Freight. I use this one for welding. And then I'm going to use my wire brush on the end of my drill just to get all of this really clean. So let's get started. So just for the sake of keeping the area cleaner, I went ahead and vacuumed all this out just because I wanted to see what I was working with. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the wire brush.
So I've seen a lot of guys take their wire brush and clean absolutely all of this. Looks really good when it's done. I'm not going to do that just simply because, oh, I missed a spot. Simply because come tonight, it'll look exactly the same. If you get a hot enough fire, it'll burn all this off, so you really don't have to worry about that. But you can if you're into the aesthetics. Okay, and I misspoke earlier. This is a 3/8 by 6 foot rope gasket, not 6 inch. I think I said 6 inch earlier. So 3/8 by 6 foot, we're gonna get this guy put in there. For those of you that are wondering, this is made out of a chainsaw bar. A really good friend of mine named Johnny Royston made this for me.
So the directions say remove all old gasket and adhesive. We've done that. Apply a 1/8 bead of gasket adhesive in the channel around the door. Press gasket firmly into channel. Wipe up any drips or spills with a wet cloth. Close door and let stand for 12 hours. Then fire appliance with a low fire and slowly increase heat to permanently cure the adhesive. So I guess we need to start at a low fire and then increase the heat slowly so it will cure this glue. I've seen a lot of other guys in the reviews on this will take and actually wipe this out with like an alcohol pad to get really, really exceptionally clean. I haven't done that. Also, the whole reason for me taking this door and putting it upside down and taking it off the unit was because the rope will kind of fall out if you have it on. But I have tabs on my unit and I haven't seen anybody else do a review and have the tabs on their unit like mine does. So I probably would have been okay with doing this on the unit and not having to take the door out just because I can put the tabs right over the rope as I put the rope in there. It'll also probably be a little bit easier getting the adhesive to lay a bead smoothly and not run down the door if it's laying flat like this. So yeah, I guess it's a really good idea to take the door off regardless. This is supposed to be like the consistency of honey or like maple syrup, or kind of like pancake syrup basically. So let's get this bead put in here and then we'll get the rope put in and get the door put back on. Alright guys, so it has been 12 hours. I made this video, or started on this video yesterday. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. I haven't opened it up since we closed it, and we're gonna see how it looks. Yeah, that rope is in there. It's not going nowhere. Let's close it, see how it closes. Guys are really tight. So before doing this, I could swivel this all the way around because that rope was so loose. So this is a lot tighter fix. This is a lot tighter fit. Now they say the next thing to do to completely cure the glue is to start a small fire in here and then build it up over the course of a couple hours. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I hope this video helped you guys when it comes to changing the rope gasket in your wood stove. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. We've posted a lot of videos already about buying a homestead property, keeping your homestead debt free, and we're going to continue to make videos about being off grid and being self sufficient. So we hope you guys join us for the next video, and we'll see you guys later.